Good evening, guys, and welcome to BoATV for tonight's race. And for tonight we have for you GT4 Euro League, first of two races. And as you can tell, we are at a soggy Imola in the Mediterranean. Doesn't look very Mediterranean to me, but I am joined tonight by none other than Super Surf and Tikka Masala. Good evening, sirs.
Evening.
Good evening.
How are we?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, thanks.
I'm good as well until I remember I've got to race in these conditions later on.
Yeah, what were you driving this season again?
Got the Aston this season.
No, okay. Shouldn't be too bad in the wet though, should it?
I should be alright. It's the car of choice, that and the Ginetta at the moment, so hopefully let's get the results in it.
Well, the Chevy does perform pretty well, so in the wet, so we should yeah, could see him competing up top there. So 20 cars out on track, lovely. Come March
Straight we go.
Yeah.
Into qualification.
And Trigger is the first out.
The one thing, I was on board with him there in practice, and he was only halfway around the lap, and he was on for getting into the 58s, which is just insane. Oh, no, the 57, sorry.
Who's this? Weed?
Trigger.
Trigger, okay. Which Trigger? Trigger or Trigger R?
Trigger.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, we have kind of two triggers.
Triggers. It's not one of them.
It's
not they them.
I've seen Axie
doing.
So I've seen Axie doing. I believe it was a 59 in free practice so far. So let's see what guys can do tonight in these wet conditions, as you can see. It's gonna be a slippery night.
I'll leave that the one there. That's so easy. Yeah.
GT4.
So and if I am correct, I'm gonna press this magic button on my right here, and we are gonna have nothing apart from blue bombs. That went well.
Alright, last few guys heading out of the pits now. And it is Trigger now coming through the last two corners. Going around for his first flying lap. It's a quite long lap as well, almost 2 minutes, so not that much time to put your laps in tonight in qualification, so get out early. See, there's still two guys out on in the pits. So let's hop on board with Trigger.
So, well, I'm on board with you in the BoA pad is back. The popular BoA pad has returned, so I've got Surplus in the spectator mode, so during the race, if he has anything to report back to us, we can jump on board with him, but I will get it out of the way now. But as Surf said, Trigger's on his lap. See what he can put in for a benchmark. I'll get a bit of on board. So how are you feeling in the, have you done a lot of practice, Sala?
I hadn't done too much, but then in the kind of last hour or so, I'll hop up on for a bit, just hammer in loads of laps, see what I can do, and it really seems to be, if you can keep it on the curbs and not spin it, you're on for a lap. So we'll be interested to see how the race goes, and who's going to be aggressive enough to get the pace, but not too aggressive to win it.
What do you always find the issue is like driving in the rain? Because it's not the cars are quite easy to control in the wet, aren't they? Especially
yeah, it was. I actually found driving with more fuel, just a heavier car, it was a lot easier.
it's easier to slow down, that's for sure.
Yes, so yeah, to I don't know what the word is,
Elaborate.
but with the hot seat, the hot seat challenge that we did in the Maserati,
Yeah.
I actually did that with 60 liters of fuel because I liked it with a lots of fuel in it.
Okay.
And yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
'cause
true.
when I drove the Maserati in this series, I always overfuel, because having that wee bit extra fuel just gives a wee bit extra downforce, especially on the kind of rear axle to keep it planted, because you've not got any traction with the Maserati.
So a nice banking lap from Trigger, 159.2.
Well, Anchor's goal, that's up there.
Swear they
Captain Watch now with a 158.8. So 3/10 up on the time of Trigger. As it is Lost Harbor, sorry, to come across the line now. He jumps into third, 8/10 of the lead. We got Wheat Flaming Racer in the Chevrolet. Jumps into fifth, 1.6 seconds off the lead.
So Chevrolet's so much more sexier than I do. We're on
Morgan
board.
now jumping into third.
Yep. The leader at the moment, after picking up the first W of the season, ball with SLR Andy. He's going round. I've seen the different lines there from Trigger and Andy there. I think it was on that one, must have binned it off round the last corner. It's, some people keep it nice and tight to that wall, don't they? As they go down the straight.
Yeah, but I've actually found that before when we were here, keep it tight to the wall, but when I was practicing there, I was actually getting a few invalidated lap times, and my best lap was on for a 159 at one point, and I ruined it getting too close to that wall, and it didn't hit it, but I got invalidated lap time, and it was absolutely livid. So I've learned my lesson from that. I'm sure at some point these boys will have learned it so far not to go too close.
Exactly. So, just spotted Olaf just winning now. On board with Trigger again.
Oh,
Goes it the first.
he takes the lead back. Boa Micron jumping into fifth now. Car number 73 next coming across the line. Axie in this Chevrolet.
You said it
Oh,
better when you
yeah.
just said it smoother.
Yeah.
Thought about it then.
I can't force it. Car number 969, Viper X.
Okay, Davey Hill saying SLR Andy is on the controller.
Best way to go.
No, it's not. It's a
I'm
lie.
absolutely happy. Especially in the wet.
Oh, in the wet, yeah, you're alright.
I wonder if that's tactical for Andy then, because he might have a wheel, but he thought it was wet, I'll stick to controller maybe.
We've got 2 Mediterranean wet races coming this week. GT3's at Barcelona also wet this week, so it's going to be an interesting one. Good weekend's racing. The new format works out quite well.
Yeah, I loved it personally, especially seeing those kind of liveries right next to each other, fighting hard. It was really, really enjoyable to watch.
Them Ferraris and Pro-Am the other night was brilliant. So,
Especially all 3 of them up the front.
yeah, exactly. Personally, I would have watched that and I went, right lads, we've got to get the delivery sorted out.
My favourite livery's got to be Porsches though.
Yeah, the Golf livery.
Yeah, they were nice.
Just Trigger.
Oh, and Trigger.
Just go quicker.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah,
Trigger.
3/10.
Roger's just about to come over the line. Could he improve in the Porsche? Bloody hell, yes,
he
he can.
does. So Rosa next. He jumping into fifth. A few cars coming across the line. Car number 30 that was Hammer. He jumps into 10th now. 1.6 seconds off the lead. Next car coming up, and McFiddy in the Ginetta. Lovely car though.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is
Don't.
it?
Oh, he jumps into 13th.
It's
Morgan could be off for a good lap here. You can do it.
Baby Chug.
Ooh, Morgan jumps into 2nd now, with 300ths off the lead. That is a close time. So it is SLR Andy coming across the line now. Guys have just over 5 minutes left in qualification. So there is some time left to do a lap for the guys that's sitting in the pits. See Trigger not done a lap yet either. Also Goose didn't do a lap yet.
He's serving his final part of his penalty, so he'll be in the race. Back to the back.
Okay.
I know who I'm watching for the race then.
Yeah, that will be because found a bit of even more form. That's the last thing people need to it. Yeah, he's on fire at the moment, so Ian coming through the pack.
So Goose coming in with the time 1 second off the lead, jumping into 5th, but immediately taken over by Lost Harbor. On number 90 is Mick Run jumping into 6th now, so the guys are improving and improving.
Rod's just gone up to 57.2.
Woohoo! So that is a lap there.
Trigger, yeah. As long as Morgan don't pick up the W tonight. If Morgan picks up the W, then you might struggle. But if he, yeah, you're not out of it. No one's out of this league. Anything can happen. We've seen it so many times. We didn't expect Jensen to win it at the end of last season. Morgan's coming across the line. Not improved. Put his teammate in front of him. Black and yellow, because they know how it is.
Where's the black and yellow team? Is it the Ram Raiders? I think they're top of the table from last week. Got a decent lead at the moment. 20 points clear at the top.
I apologise, guys, but don't remember everyone's name. Who's this Coulthard? Who's that?
Coulthard?
Is that the Coulthard? David Coulthard is in here, but chat.
Yeah.
Wow. Right, where were we?
Benny 414.
Can't see him. Where is he?
At 18. He's
Thank
coming
you.
in now. Will he improve? He didn't on this lap. There is still time to do 2 more laps for him.
Definitely.
2:02. Lost Harbor came across the line. It's going quick.
It's going to be strong. He's relatively new in BoA leagues as well. He only came in at the end of last season as a reserve. Looked really strong in Euro. I was like, yeah, get out. Sorry, in the Continental. But you're going to Euro.
I think he came in for one race, won it, and then went
Oh,
on to Euro.
yeah. Sarosa massively improving, jumping from 10th all the way up to 4th now. So that's a decent lap from Sarosa. 1.4 second off the lead though.
All I'll say, Trick, is
claim-
just be careful what you tell people to put in their mouths.
So here comes Morgan. Oh, Morgan's bidding it. He had enough. He jumps into the pits. But he gave everything he had.
He was tight for getting another lap in there. That was another way.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna do another lap, but he didn't.
If I jumped on board, it would have been right as the clock hit 0, but he could have got it.
So
Can't
Andy
complain too much,
again.
Peter.
Yeah, Tux needs
Oh,
to,
and Andy jumping into 3rd now. The guy on the pad. And it is Dove next. Currently 1.5 seconds of the lead. Can he improve? Sitting in 7th. He
No.
doesn't improve. Lost Harper again, 202. I think he just pinned his lap there in that last second to last corner. Oh, the guys are just waiting for each other.
747.
Doing
Was
one
it
more
747?
lap.
747.
It's
Over that.
Goose.
And Goosey. Another Goose.
Oh, oh.
Oh, go on,
Jumps into
Goosey.
fourth.
Nice lap. Definitely putting yourself amongst it there, isn't he?
Improved as well.
It's at 499, so I think there's a bit of a gap now. And then we've got Mad Gulola, Mad
Gouliat.
Guliat. Okay.
Gouli.
Gingan Guli.
Matt Gouli.
Same times for the fellas at the moment.
Yeah,
Obviously, I've got no benchmark myself. You wouldn't see me out there.
Matt Gouliat just pinned this lap there. Lots of oversteer in that chicane. I'm not sure if he can still improve though. I can take a sneak peek now. He's second down on his time. So he's not gonna improve on this lap. And then we got car number 30. That is Hammer. In the McLaren. The only McLaren on the grid.
Not a popular car at all, is it, this one? With GT4.
The McLaren, I find, is the easiest to drive out of the lot. It's just hard to get the results from it.
Easiest car, well, I
So
suppose, other than Bentley.
He did though improve. Jumps from 13 to 10th.
Is that 202?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Old Lost Harbour.
Being followed really closely by Goose. Maybe Goose. Oh, Goose is bidding,
Nice.
jumping in the pits.
He was looking good for it as well, but I think he got too close to Old Lost and just kind of didn't quite get the time needed. Because there was points up for grabs there. Just a kind of couple of points from quali, but to beat.
So Rosa, oh, that's got to be an invalidated lap there for Olaf. 100%.
Yeah, it
really
is.
Cut that.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. You can fit a car onto that AstroTurf. I found out that a few times. Why does it keep going back to this camera view? Terrible.
Yeah, I know it does that. The zoomed in one, right?
Yeah, but I've changed it
Yeah.
out and it changed it back again.
I know it does that after you change like 2 or 3 cars.
So Rosa's coming.
It's weird.
Sorry, Viper's coming across the line. He finishes up in 15th place. So yes, a bit of a spread here this week. Rain often causes that. So, but don't expect that to be the final standings by any stretch of the imagination. It will be really interesting to see Trigger coming through the pack. Well, you know what I mean? It's not an easy pack to get through though. That's the thing, you can't just walk it and expect to get past all these cars because it's a really tight pack out there. We've seen how close it was last week.
Especially that midfield, about half a second split in 13th and 7th, or 6th, sorry.
I'll let you have a quick chin mag. I'm going to go and get a drink quickly. 2 minutes.
So you're racing in the Intercon league, right?
Yep, Intercon, 9:30. So, same conditions. So it's watching eagerly to see what the right strategy and what the right lines are here. See if I can learn something, hopefully. But
Yeah, well, that's advantage you have if you rate a second, right? You can take a sneak
absolutely.
peek at the temperatures and take a sneak peek on the lines and stuff. That's definitely true.
no, it was helped me last race season at Silverstone. Last year it was a kind of slightly longer race, I think, but the Trigger made an early pit stop, undercut everyone, made a few positions. I thought, I'm going to have a go at that. And it got me a couple of positions as well.
Yeah,
So it really is, if you're Intercon out there, watch and learn for these guys.
yeah,
It's
nice.
really good.
You ready for tonight?
I'd like to think I am, but after seeing the laps that these boys have just been putting in there, I think I might have to drive away from this and get some more laps in. Still a fighting chance. But, we'll see. We'll see. Should be good.
There is still a little break between the Euro League and the Intercontinental League, right? Half an hour or something?
Yeah, half an hour. This race will finish about 9 o'clock. Practice session for the next race. It starts about 9:30. So you get half an hour or so. I'll just sit in.
So yeah, so you have half an hour of practice left to do then.
Yeah, half an hour. Just
All right.
not even putting in necessarily fast laps. Just load the car up with fuel and go. And get myself nice and consistent, settled in for the race.
So the guys are getting ready, checking their setups one more time, or maybe 10 more times, as I do, most of the times. And then, like, I did this practice race on Sunday afternoon, and I was there with Jay Jones, and I never was this close by missing the race by pressing drive in time, you know what I mean? Like, I was so stressed out. So I'm not gonna do that again. So 20 seconds is more than enough to press drive, if I would say.
I completely forgot in the Genettas, was it last week or the week before? Completely forgot I had to press drive and ended up starting for the pits.
Ah, yeah, well, it happened to me before though. It happened to me once. So, and I was really close, but it was just a practice race though. But yeah, it's sometimes you have 30 seconds left and you're like, let's check one more time. And then you click, and when you press back, it actually loads up this wheel that goes round and round and round and round, and you're like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Yeah, sometimes it does that. I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't. It's weird.
Yeah, race, just that pre-race kind of time, a couple of minutes that we're just kind of come to a close now here. It's some of the most stressful points of the race. Absolutely is.
So here we go. The guys start rolling. Oh, there's one car that's still stationary. Oh, there he goes. I believe that was the P2.
Morgan, yeah.
Yeah, but he's going now. He has to be quickly though, not to get teleported back to the pits. Yeah, you see, you see him flying by all the cars now. I think he made it in time though.
It'll be an interesting one if he was back in the pitch. You've got Trigger and Morgan racing each other whilst they're coming back through the field.
Right, so I've got the BoA pad update, so
Alright.
you stay in the mid-pack, I'll stay with the leaders.
I am in the mid-pack indeed. I'm with Wheat Flamin' Racer.
I actually want to see what this looks back like on the stream, but I can't see it, because otherwise I cut your stream.
It looks good.
Okay, cool.
Perfect position for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It took me about 25 minutes just to place that. It went everywhere.
It's worth it though. It looks nice.
Finally getting there. I think we need to.
Yeah, come on guys in chat, give him some credits.
Can't get bits here though, unfortunately.
Let's go.
Well, what you can do instead, you can like and subscribe and leave a comment in if you're watching this back. So yeah, and hit that notification bell as well. It all adds up. I think we're about 350. So at this rate, we might actually be able to get BoATV monetized. To be awesome. Keep building this great community. It's got a bit big. It's insane. So we had 24 cars in PC race last night. I think we had well over 30 on Sunday, 20 on Saturday.
Oh, we had.
You missing?
I think you had 35.
Yeah, I think there were a few missing from thingy. Kool-Aid gutted, he couldn't make it.
By the way, you're keeping the replay up. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So
take
people
it
can
down.
see the mid pack as well.
Yeah.
No, don't take it down.
No,
Leave it
I'll
on the
take it down
start.
later on in the race.
Yeah. Oh man, we are smashing it. Here we go. Guys bunching up, getting in double file, getting ready for round 2 in the GT4 league in this wet Imola. And let's go.
Good luck everyone out there. It's a bit further down the
Ding
start
dong.
finish line, so I won't get too excited. All the way down there towards the bridge. But yeah, spray's going to start getting kicked up in the windscreens of these cars, and they're going to be able to see much as they approach Tamburello. Here we go.
Drive-through penalty.
Underway, and already she's gone into second place. And Roger's going for a move on the exit of Tamburello, and he's got it done.
Here comes Andy.
And on the
car
controller,
off.
controllers do generally have a better start. Don't know whether it's anything to do with traction. Oh, there's a car cutting the strut. I'll just see it on your screen. Oh, and it
A
rejoined.
little bit of contact. Oh,
Oof.
and there's more contact. Cars going off.
Trigger's dropped back already. He's holding something there possibly.
How tight do you want it?
Some close racing indeed. Oh, and the Chevrolet of Reed Flaming Racer really late into the brakes. Sorry, that was not Reed Flaming Racers. That was ACC. Sorry. I see it on the little
Oh,
screen.
Axe's
on
gone
the
wide
bottom
again
left.
there. Oh, more contact. This isn't
Matt Goody, that 6, I believe, or maybe Danny. That was Danny. The board has to.
yeah,
his
catch
work.
up after its first lap. Right, so as we come around to complete the first lap, we've got Captain Rog retaining the lead after almost losing out into the first chicane. And then Morgan in second, already pulling a bit of a gap over Morgan. Morgan nearly had a pop at the lead as well there. Drive through for, who was that again? 969, sorry, yep, it's Viper.
X.
And then Morgan's putting a little bit of pressure onto, Goose putting a little bit of pressure onto Morgan, but we'll be pretty happy just to stay with him at the moment, I think.
So we have Trigger sitting in the pits, going early, as well as Trigger is in the pits.
Probably a really good idea.
I'm not sure if did Trigger actually start the race? Yeah, he did. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
what
he
happened
must
to
have.
him.
I don't know. Yeah, unless he got straight into the pit. I'm sure he would have said something in the chat.
Something like that.
Oh yeah, he would have come out afterwards. He might have. He's gone straight in. He's gone straight in. So Goose is really putting some pressure on Morgan here. Oh, well, that's no good. Imola pit lane limiter.
Oh, got to stop and go.
Yeah, let's give him stop and go.
Oh,
That's going to really hamper his race now. Not all lost, but it'll be tricky. This little battle we've got going on here. Absolutely filthy, that's one way to put it. Filth. Way around onto lap 3. So I can see Dan's got a few. Oh, Boost's just had enough. Just cut Tamburello. He's holding on to position. Gonna make way into Villeneuve. It's defensive. Really tricky to get slowed down and turned in for this second part of the thing. He's lost the position. Hammer's right up his backside now as well. Doing a throw in this race already. See the chasing pack just behind them. But I'm going to slow down talking a bit because I think I'm still talking after last night.
There's actually quite a few guys that fell back that were in that top 10 of the qualification and now into the bottom 10. And we have Trigger immediately jumping in the pits to serve his stop and go of 30 seconds. We have Mick Nunn as well into the pits, now jumping out.
He's got stop go as well.
Oh, and he has a stop and go as well. Oh my god.
Right, the driver's got to be wearing it. So maybe the brake board's been taken up. Well, no, he couldn't have done because the only person that would have been Trigger.
Yes,
Because
right.
he got the penalty as well. So, well, we have had someone else come into the pits as well, didn't they?
We had Trigger as well in the pits. Trigger and Trigger.
He just had an Aston go wide. Was that Sarosa? It was Sarosa. Then we've got another car pulling off into the pits. That's a Chevy, a wee flaming red. No, it's not. Where's the other Chevy? Oh, it's Viper. He's coming in to serve his drive-through. All going on here.
Goose looking for a move. Fight for P4. Viper. Oh, you just said it. I'm sorry.
Apologise, mate. I know how tricky these corners. As I say, that boost goes wide, loses it on the exit. But let's just say it, then corners are tricky in the dry.
Oh, that almost beat Flaming Racer by as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's losing it. He needs to keep his head. Backend's going on him. Has he got puncture maybe? I don't know. He's losing a lot of time. He's battling for third a minute ago.
But maybe his PSIs are completely wrong as well.
Possibly.
It sometimes happens.
He's slowed down.
Actually making his way up the list. We got quite some few cars still close. Oh,
oof! Yeah, that's not really. It's really tricky to get the move done into that chicane, but then Boost, there's more contact. Oh, it's going to go into the freeway. Boost getting really feisty. Just about legal.
Yeah, that one's just about legal indeed.
Parents, cover your children's eyes. And into the pits comes Dove. He's probably like, yeah, enough of this. Bruce is not giving this up for love, not for money. I said that wrong, but you get my point.
So is he actually going for the undercut though, or is he going for a fresh set of tyres because his PSIs are wrong? Well, I don't know.
Goose has stayed out, so it was Weed who came into the pits. No, it wasn't. It was a Janetta. Oh, I can't.
No, it is Dove coming.
It was
Dove. Yes.
Oh, there he is. Yep. Sorry, completely lost him off my boat.
So Rog still leading the race. Just under 10 minutes done. And he is creating that gap. It's getting bigger and bigger. It was 2 seconds, I believe 2 laps ago. So he's taken half a second a lap on Andy. And he's still really closely though. Really pressurized by Morgan now in the Ginetta. Black and yellow Ginetta. Taking a lot of that inside curb there on that last chicane. Making the car bounce a little bit, nothing to worry about. Lost a few tenths though. It's a nice battle for P2 going on.
I don't know there, Chris. When I watch GT3 racing or any sort of touring racing, it's on the side they do not bump a lot. I don't know how legal we get one angle. Andy's looking ridiculously strong in controller.
Apologies, I'm just trying to figure out how long that mic's been on mute for.
I was thinking he was extremely quiet. I was like, I know you do go quietly sometimes, but
oh dear. I'll let you, the last thing I attempted to say was that Trigger has came out about 3 seconds further down the road than Dove. So Trigger,
he's
given
definitely.
a fair few places already.
That's a very bloody oh. That is a very good point. Dove wasn't really in much traffic, was he? With these
But
leads,
yes,
the lead pack.
yeah, he was-
Oh, we went
Goose
backwards.
for
Yeah,
7.
sorry. Yeah.
He
My
was
bad.
fighting with Goose.
Yeah, my bad.
Good shout with that. So if that's Trigger up to about 7th, there's still definitely a podium in the cars for him.
Yeah. Even that one, Dove
it
just
is.
had a really bad pit stop. So let's see what happens.
So,
I can't see how he
so
would have
Rosa,
made. Go on, mate.
so Rosa closing in on this battle for P7 together with Goose and Axie, excuse me. So Rosa now really close under that second behind these guys. So he is looking for a move. Or maybe he wants to just let these guys in front fight and hope for a mistake from one of the two drivers. Oh, great English serve.
Smooth, mate. Smooth. It was smooth.
Smooth, mate. Yeah.
It was like silk, that was.
So Axie right on the bumper now. Goose going on the defensive line in the second to last corner. We have a yellow flag in the second to last corner. There is Morgan. Morgan has it wrong. Falling back now, immediately jumping in the pits. So I'm quickly going to check what happened.
I'd maybe keep an eye on Morgan here in case he gets a penalty because he was very close. He was still with the brakes slammed right on the line. So let's see if he gets a penalty.
Looking, so we've got Danny and McVitie pretty close to each other. With Tamburello. Definitely some closing speed over there, and he's definitely got the speed on the exits. Might have a run on him. Equal power though.
Oh, and Morgan just. So
Oh, have you
Morgan
got
just
replay?
lost the. I have a replay if you want. Give me a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
second. Getting the best angle.
The Trigger's going past pit entry just now as Morgan's making his way along and out the exit just now, so Trigger's only going to be a couple seconds behind Morgan.
Yeah,
Ready when you're ready.
No
Well, let's
Trigger.
wait for this fight. For how far am I behind, by the way?
Didn't he get a stop go as well?
No, not Trigger, it was Trigger.
Right. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Go on, mate.
So there you can see Morgan coming into second last corner.
Yeah, go on, mate. It's going, that's all right. Cool.
And he's going in the last corner now, just loses the end. And you can see he is really close to that wall. He just managed to get out on the wall So really lucky for him there, but really definitely lost him some time. And you can see there crossing across the guys, just in front of them, jumping in the pits. So yeah, that was a little mistake from Morgan, cost him quite a bit.
Last thing Goose would have wanted to do, slam his brakes on net.
Wheat Flaming Racer in the pits and Goose.
I'm just coming past the bits. You get Ant McVitie and Danny, who are still waiting to smoke everyone. He's just lost out position to Ant McVitie there, but he's stayed on his tail.
He's got some sort of lag. His back end keeps twitching out. I don't know whether it's just on my screen.
Well, it's on mine there as well.
So not much, but so pit window, sorry, I should say. Not a whole lot going on at the moment. Say that though, got who's that behind them?
That's Mick Run. So he had a penalty. Oh, it's going to be a bit tight here.
And we do know
he had a
Mick Run's
penalty
got
after.
pace as well, so he got the penalty as well, so he's got to make his way through. Mick Run is well known for having a hefty old shitbag net. Oh, here we go. This is a nightmare of a corner to overtake on. Oh, Mick Run caught up in this, I think. Chicane called again. Alta Minerale. Final two corners. Tricky as hell. Can't spot this turning. Dab on the brakes.
So I'm
turning.
actually worried about Goose. He's still sitting in the pits, and I am watching his inputs, and he is shifting and doing all kinds of stuff with the car, but the car is not moving at all. So I don't know what is going on, but I think there's something wrong with his setup. I mean, his rig, see, he's shifting up and down, but he can't get the car rolling. Not sure what's happening. Keep an eye on it though.
An absolutely
Yeah.
brilliant quality turned into a horrible race.
It's the worst when something goes wrong when you're having a decent race. Yeah, I suppose it must clear a bit of a dry line. All the cars
Yes,
doing that,
I was just typing that in chat, and it is indeed. And the cars actually, like that line is heating up a little bit, so that line is like slightly drier than the rest.
And it's
And if you
something
can
like
find that perfect line in a wet, mate, you can see it. It was a valid lap, a 57.2. It was a valid lap, so he didn't got any corner, or otherwise the game would tell us.
You know, looking at people's kind of practice times compared to their quali times, like empty track to full track is about maybe just over a second. And again, just by driving on a track with about 20 or 19 other cars going round, clearing away the water, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
it's a ridiculous amount of water F1 clears, isn't it?
Yeah. Just a bit confirmation from Goose there. His wheels gone.
Ah, dude. Yeah.
Well, it
sorry.
happened to me once. It's like technology, dude.
Just means you need to get a more expensive one soon.
It's really nice when it works, but oh boy,
Yeah,
if
can't
it
say
doesn't, yeah.
It's called all the names. Or you built up anger gets released on your poor steering wheel.
So as there is not a lot going on track at the minute, cars are actually Spreading out a little bit. I wanted to ask you something, Diamond.
So,
I really liked that hot seat challenge, and
Yeah.
I would love to see that carry on. So can you give us some info about that?
on at the moment, we haven't got anyone lined up. A couple of people are interested. It's just trying to build a format. I'm meant to do the editing for the ones that we have done already, and I'm going to start making them as shorts. But yeah, eventually I will. We could just like do a little shows like we did, or we could just run it as a little. Little.
But it's not that
shorts.
it's off the line, right? It is still.
Oh, it's still there, man.
It's
there.
still on. So if people are interested, if you're listening, get in touch with one of us and we'll sort something out.
Yeah, I think Cool Shark wants to do it. Someone else as well. Yeah, a lot of people are quite timid about doing it. Scaredy cats.
Yeah, and like I said, I really enjoyed doing that in the Maserati,
It's
and there's
crazy
actually
fun. I ain't even joking.
There's
Like, I wouldn't, if I didn't enjoy it so much, I wouldn't be pushing it. Carry it on. Oof. Who's that? Just man named McVitie there. Is it SLR Andy? Oh, this is where it becomes
that's Andy.
interesting.
That's P2. Yeah, okay, there he goes, and McVitie making room. He has to. There's a fight for P2 going on at the minute.
Yeah.
I just said the cars are spreading out, and as soon as it go, as quick as it went, they are battling again.
Last 10 minutes, it will go crazy. Oh, brilliant. John G, sweet. That's good, because it's quite easy to think of questions for like people we know well as well. But yeah, because obviously I don't just ask questions that are just random, straight up. Because we could have a Brazilian guy and I'm asking about only fools and horses. You don't even know what only fools and horses is, and you're more cockney than I am. So yeah, and I'd make them tailor-made. There was a move in the background there, and that was just am I coming past Ant McVitie there?
Yeah, it is, and McVitie actually losing quite some time to let these guys pass. Going wide there doesn't help either. So he was 1 second behind Simon in P16. He is now, I believe, over 3 seconds. Oh wait, it's 6.5 seconds behind Simon now. So he lost 5.5 seconds because of the people that had to come by. And it is now Lost Harbor coming in the pits, as well as Matt Gouliat in the Porsche. So I'm not sure, Masala, if your mic is muted again, but I can't hear you.
It's muted for the time being. I've just had my dinner delivered, unfortunately, so I'm just a couple wee minutes and then I'll be back at it, but don't worry, I'm still watching.
Nice.
Well, that's having quite a race, but he's 4th place out of the pitters. See how he didn't look overly fast last week. He was right on the pace. Guys, don't forget to press that like button. Yes, we become one of them. But it does get our video. We're getting nearly 200 views on our videos now, and it's awesome work, and really appreciate everything people do to help support us. It does it all. Them pressing them like buttons on our socials, because that helps as well. Every little helps. With the update coming in February, we want to be right up the front of the pack. As we've been since we've started. Battered Mars bars and iron brew tea. Oh shh! Oh, So Trigger's up into 12th place there, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. So he
So
came all the way down
well into
from
the
the
points
bottom
now.
of the pack.
Well
We
into
lost
the
one driver, by the way.
post.
Oh yeah.
Go six.
Oh my god, I'm stupid. Yep. Oh.
That was last night, by the way, Steve. It's deep fried pizza and iron brew sugar free tonight. I'll let you know.
Iron brew sugar free with extra sugar.
Oh yeah, 3 teaspoons to chuck it in there. Perfect.
So Danny coming in the pits as well as Viper. So the guys are getting in the pits now. 25 minutes to race. Track temperatures are 22 degrees, so they increased 1 degree so far.
Sorry, I've just seen cool pods. Only one thing getting battered in here.
You seen what Steve Gillis said?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Nice.
that's bang out order. Got someone put Iron Brew and Mars Bar all over Cool Pod's livery.
Iron Brew.
Dude, this is what we say, guys. Like, we've got so much banter between us, and I don't. It sounds cringe when I say it, but yeah.
Yeah. And at the end of the day,
There is so much
when it
banter
comes to the
between
next
us,
race,
guys.
the Scots are doing the battering.
I never had a deep fried Mars bar. I like that Scottish classic square sausage.
A spam fritter.
Spam. Oh my god.
Oh,
don't go
do you
there.
know what?
You don't
That is
get
a thing.
spam north of
Battered spam is a thing. We've got to stop go
Is
there as
it?
well for Danny. Yep.
Oh no.
They trust me. They batter everything.
Oh my god.
Oh, the Mars bars, the fish, the women. Sorry, we've got sidetracked. Get back. Oh, we've got an off. There was an off. Can't see who that was.
202? No. Was it?
Nah. No, it was a dark
But-
car.
Matt Goliath went in the pits for a second time. So he must have made a mistake on his PSIs. Because he is going in for a second time. He's actually driving out now, but he went all the way back to the pack. P19 for Matt Goliath. So it is
everyone
5
Sorry.
guys left to do their pit stops. Captain Ward's going for a long stint. He has 7.3 second lead at the minute. At the moment.
Yeah, boost. Everyone loves a Yorkie. That Yorkshire pudding on your roast. It feels like you just. And everyone always forgets them as well at the end of a dinner. You know what a Yorkshire pudding is? Do you have them there?
Me? No.
Yeah. It's also it's basically it's just batter. It's just batter.
What's going
They're
on?
pretty popular, I'll tell you that one.
Old Lost Harbour. Sorry, we have got a bit of racing in there. Like we got Old Lost Harbour and Hammer, who were battling for third place earlier.
Danny really isn't having a great time of smoking everyone. He's now coming into service penalty. He's had an off there as well. A few cars going through it. Hopefully next week we'll be back.
Oh, we got Viper X going in the pits again. We got Mr. Sipex in the pits now as well, one of those last 5 guys. So it is Lost Harbor. He is under half a second behind Hammer, fight for P6. Oh, this Hammer late in the brakes.
They
Just
choked
managed
me
to
drinking.
avoid. Whew. That was really close.
Yeah, not one boost. He does look pretty damn strong out there.
Yeah, he has a decent pace indeed. Trigger up in P10, by the way.
Other than Boost trying to batter the hell out of someone else earlier. Talk about battering again. Door to door. It's been really, really clean, but we haven't seen much battling either, have we?
And there is a battle for P9, Trigger in P9, Wheat Flame and Racer is all over the bumper of Trigger.
Oh, literally.
Oh, there's almost contact there as they go side by side. Trigger having the inside line though.
These two.
He's trying to
familiar
cut
foes.
back.
Oof. Cut too
A
much
little
of
bit
that.
of traction loss. But he's not letting him go. He's trying to cut back again. Now having the inside. Well, it is forced the outside, but it comes the inside.
Oh,
and there's contact.
I think he kept it out of the wall though. He kept it out of the wall, thankfully.
I think he hit it slightly though.
So, yeah, we didn't have the ideal angle to make a comment on that. I don't know if you can get.
There is another battle going on the track, P11 and P12. I believe there are teammates, by the way, because they're running the same livery.
Well, that battle's over. Oh, there's someone off the track as well. Weeds off the track. He pulled up.
I think he parked his car.
Yeah, I don't know. It did sort of look like he moved over a bit, but it's hard to tell. He's in front, so.
Yeah, he just left the server. Unfortunate.
Why did
no finish for him.
He was up in 9th place. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Looking at there, I know you haven't quite shown it stream yet, like the replay, but there was nothing in it.
He moved across, didn't he? Yeah, right on the rear quarter.
It was just the fact that we're going around the corner and Trigger hadn't quite turned as much as, so I wouldn't say there's anything at all there. It's just they came to him going around the corner. That's just quite unfortunate, really.
Yeah.
Nothing really in it there for me.
Ooh, it's Rosa falling back. He had it. Hold on.
Yeah, he's gone back a few places.
He's gone back 5 places.
So currently we have 3 retirements.
So Rosa came into the pits there. He does pit stops there.
Check what happened to Sorosa.
He made his pit stop, I think. So.
Really?
Yeah, he still does pit stop.
Oh, okay, that's why he's dropped back.
Okay. Missed that one.
Yeah, so did I.
All of a sudden he was racing, and all of a sudden I saw his name going back, and I was like, hold on. So yeah, I was confused there. Excuse me for that. Actually now in the pits as well. Well, that was really confusing.
I've just seen Jensen's message to Neil. Are you ready? Well, no. Well, I personally, yeah, as Masada just said, nothing in it. A little love tap, but well, we'll see. We'll find out by the morning.
So just over 15 minutes left. Oh, we got an off car 9101 Syme. He's back on the track already. So nothing too major. I believe he lost quite some time to Mr. Sipex though. Oh no, that was a back marker. Not a back marker, actually P2, but yeah. They still have to do their pit stop. Captain Watch and Andy. As I say that, Captain Watch jumps in the pits. So can he have a clean pit stop? Is Andy going to answer and jump in as well? Yes, he is. And oh, and I'm not sure if Andy makes it in time there.
No, I reckon he did. He looked like it, yeah, he looked really slow approaching, like probably too slow.
Yeah, but
Yeah, from this angle it looked really, really slow. Might be wrong, we'll find out.
Well, from the angle I was watching, I thought he was too late.
Well, let's see.
Oh, he has to back up a little bit, so
Oh.
he's losing time.
So this will work out well for Old Lost Harbour. He was in third place and is currently in third place.
It is actually Morgan in third.
Yeah, sorry. What? I'm not on form tonight. I do apologise, viewers. Inside muted his mic again.
He might, yeah.
Oh no, he said he's going for something to eat, didn't he? I think. When it's moist, nice. Nice.
Oh, and Andy got the drive-through penalty.
Oh, you was right. I was wrong. Oh, that's a shame.
That is a shame for Andy. He's throwing away that P2 there.
Do you remember that team battles we had when like nearly everyone got a drive through because someone took out the brake ball?
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Like,
So
I swear it
many
was
drive-thrus.
16, 17 drivers out of the whole grid picked up penalties.
That was insane.
The other three didn't pit.
So hold on. Morgan, Old Lost Harbour and Hammer made it past Andy
Yeah.
during his pit stop. He has trigger all over his bumper now. And he still has to do his drive-through penalty, so he's gonna fall back even more than P5. Ooh, this is gonna hurt him
This is
pretty
gonna
hard.
put him down towards mid run. Like right down the back. If you look out closer times, oh maybe Simon. Maybe back down towards Simon 12th place.
Well, we've got points right down to 16th, so I'd imagine I hope he stays in it. He'll definitely still pick up some points, but
Yeah. It would be a shame to see 4 cars retire.
everyone all seems to forget that. I mean, you'd be having a bad race, but you can all still pick a few points in GT4.
Yeah. Yeah, how far did the points go down? Is it all the way?
16th, so everyone bar Viper is going to get something here.
Yeah, we may have to change for the first time ever our GT3's point system with the new league, the Constructors League as well.
So Andy in to serve his drive-through penalty.
Emma.
There's a great, yeah, I was just about to say that, a great battle going on between Hammer and Old Lost Harbour. 5 for P3.
Also speaking of team battles, you remember the move by Hammer around at Hungary? The what a move.
The what a move.
The what a
Yeah.
move. Was it turn 5 at Hungary? How the hell he pulled that off? He's now on Wilt.
Do you also remember that time where a driver parked his car to take a leak? And then
from his
quickly
bum.
ran back. Yeah, well, yeah, it's, well, we're humans. Sometimes we need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well,
Time and a place and where he was. Yeah, that was neither. Yeah,
I had it myself in the Endurance League, by the way. The
yeah.
last Endurance League that we did. I actually had to pee really, really badly, and I just had to go. So, yeah, it lost me a few spots, but I still finished the race.
And that's what's
Never thought that would have happened to me, but it happened.
that
Always trying to make
dog's
you
going to
faster.
get kicked in a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute my mic.
No, don't worry about that. Yeah, it's character to the stream. Fat fingers chopped sausage. Yeah. Oh, there's been some blinders. He had a smell, but he didn't like the smell of it. He's having a sniff, but he didn't like the smell of it. Bouncy, 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 boing, boing, boing. When something about Luke driving naked. We've had them all. Yeah, it's a bit of a blast. It's been really strong, so thank you everyone for tuning in. 24 again tonight.
Oh no, and there's Andy going in the pits again.
What's he done?
I'm not sure why. I thought he was struggling.
Is this a tout?
Is this a retirement? I hope not. No, he's actually doing his pit stop.
So it's Jack Russell. Look, that's a Doberman, mate.
So no, that wasn't mine. My dog. That was the neighbor's dog.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, don't believe me. So it is Hammer still not giving up. Still under a second behind Lost Harbor. Can Harbor stay ahead of him for 9 minutes more? So that is for 5 more laps, I believe, yes.
Quick math.
Quick math. That's not hot.
No, it's January, mate.
So,
Three cars behind Hammer there. We're about a second a lap quicker. They'll put in 58.2s, whereas Hammer's up in 59s. That's in 3.
okay. So Trigger up in P5, all the way down from P20,
Who was
now
right?
into P5.
What would you say at the
And
beginning of the race? Throw away race? Is that what you
I think you said. You'll have a look at this battle here.
Well, and he still has time, and he can maybe take some advantage of this battle in front of him, and maybe walk away with P3. That's a possibility. 2.3 seconds it was, it's now 1.5 seconds behind. So Trigger is reeling them in. This is gonna be a nice battle in the end. It always happens in the end. It always has. It's great battling in the beginning, then some battles in the middle of the race, and then always a great battle in the end of the race. It's like...
They throw caution to the wind, don't they, and just go for it. Oh, he's completely lost it.
He got wrong.
Oh, going defensive. I believe Trigger has the better run here.
Tango Racing just sitting in the background, waiting, hoping something goes wrong and they can just slip by.
Yeah, that Ginetta lacks a little bit of straight speed. How you say that? Straight in speed.
Don't say that. Steve will start complaining again. He was the only one in Ginetta last season. Yeah. Especially at Bathurst, he was just a sitting duck in the straights. He enjoyed himself.
Watching this from all angles, watching Surf's angle at the moment as well. That's 4th place. Trigger on the charge, trying to grab a podium. 20th place would be something. One of the best results we've seen.
Oh, and Trigger giving him some flashes.
Got distracted.
Trigger with a babe at the line. Oh, and lost Harbour. Unfortunately lost his car, went sliding and crossed the line, or I mean crossed in front of Trigger. Trigger gave him a little tap there, couldn't avoid him obviously. Well, there is some bad luck for all lost Harbour there. So that battle is fought. Now Trigger has 5 minutes left to reel in Hammer. Is he capable of doing this?
Well, let's look at their pace. Up to him, so Trigger's on 8s at the moment.
I think when they were both in clear air, they were running at the pretty kind of same pace. There wasn't really much in it. No one was gaining, no one was nothing like that. It wasn't until
well, he might have lost
that one.
Might actually, oh no, Sugar's would have lost a bit of time there, wouldn't he? Interesting, that's for sure.
We've already got an incident report in between Reef Fleming and Trigger. Reef doesn't even know yet.
Yeah, I'm not bringing a rule
So
like that.
So there's a battle now between Axie and Outlaws Harbour. Axie
There's
now
Dove
on
there
the
as well.
bumper of Harbour.
Let's get your
And
view.
indeed, no, it's not Dove.
Who's that? Is that a lapped car?
That is a lapped car,
Yep,
yes.
Viper.
You've got Andy there, I think. I think that one's Viper, but Andy's just ahead of these guys.
Yeah, just ahead of them, yeah.
You've got exactly the same person as I have. On
Well,
exactly
Andy
the same
has to
camera.
let these guys go.
Andy was fighting with these not that long ago.
And he is now letting these guys go. Really nicely done there from Andy. Taking the really exact moment to do it. Now he has time to let these two guys by as well. He isn't yet. Well, he's actually providing a little tow for Axie by doing this.
Actually having a strong result. He's not really holding Axie at the moment. What's the pace difference? Can see you having a look.
So Axie is on, and his last lap was a 2:04. This lap was a 1:59.9. And I'm not sure what Harbour's time was.
Well, Axie was held up by about 4/10 in that final corner there by Andy. Andy just got a wee bit wrong, but couldn't dive out the way because it just would have been so Axie down even more there. So 4/10 Axie's lost.
Yeah, it's going to be hard.
Okay, so Axie had to let these guys go even sooner then. As I said, he had time, but he didn't then. So that cost Axie 4/10. And with just under 2 minutes left, it is one more lap after this.
Massive gaps at the back, mid-run. Up in his 13th. After he's stopped go at the beginning. Viper. Our teammates, not a good night for them tonight. Right to the back of the pack. After Andy had a brilliant start. Up in the pits 3 times. Fair play to him, still out on track.
Leaders on final lap now.
There you have it, the leader on the final lap. So Axie has one more lap to do something about Outlaws Harbour. 2 seconds behind. I believe that is less.
Guys, don't forget, in about half an hour's time, we will be back for the Intercontinental League, where we'll find the mere mortals setting normal lap times. These ridiculous times we're seeing today, in this race. And yeah, kick off about 9:30, between 9:30 and 9:45. Join me for that. I've not checked Discord though, but I believe Big Al should be on the in the box with me. That means we should have the replays again as well because he can stream.
I think it's Alan. You've got Alan. I feel like
yeah.
so you've got from tonight. I don't think it's. Oh, it's.
So Captain Ward's coming across the last chicane.
Oh, see
He is
nothing.
about take P1 here in round 2. So last 2 corners for him. And he has to bring it home now. Gap is over 13 seconds to Morgan. So he has nothing to worry about. There he goes.
Well done, Rog. Euro
Yeah,
League.
well done, Rog.
Euro League is the essence of BOA.
The leader has finished
They're
the
a
race.
bunch of amateurs. Well done, Morgan, coming across the line to claim that 2nd place. I'm up in 3rd, and then triggering a disappointing fall.
Triggered, they
What's
doing
it,
really
Rog?
well.
Yeah, what's right?
Coming from P20, finishing in P4. Nice done.
Yep, Olaf picking up 5th, and there's me saying he was off the pace. He's picked up 5th place, and then Old Lost, who was battling for the podium, 3rd place with Axiom 7th. Dove and Sarosa in 8th and 9th. Ipex in 10th. 11th will be Siam, Bigger, and then Migrun and McVitie, SLR Andy.
Oh, Olaf's been disqualified.
Olaf has been disqualified.
I presume that's for post-race antics.
That might be because he didn't finish across the line before he faffed about.
I'm gonna go to the replay.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Olaf.
That's your teammate, isn't it?
Yes, it is my teammate. It's,
Yeah. You're getting sacked in the morning.
I'm looking at the replay just now and see what he's done.
Yeah, I'm looking as well.
He's crossed the line. Yeah.
Yeah, he crossed the line.
That should be it then.
Oh no, I know what is happening. He's driving backwards. He's driving
not allowed to do
backwards.
that. You
You're
can do
not allowed
donuts.
to drive backwards. But are we gonna count this as a disqualify?
Is he? Well, he's reversing, to be fair.
Yeah, he's reversing.
He's still.
Oh, I want to see as well now. We're going to see what happened. What car number is he?
303.
Oh, this is oh, guys, look away. If you've got epilepsy, look away now. Oh, there we are. So he makes his way around the line. Not across the line yet.
No, but that slide doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're not getting disqualified for hitting a wall. But what he does next.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yes, you will get one. It will stick because people build up their safety points. Doing that is just silly. Yeah, no need for that one, and that's a slam dunk on that one. You can't drive down the track backwards when you got cars at full pelt from coming across the line. Anyway, on that dramatic end, we'll we'll see you in about 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and we'll see you in a bit.